What if Darth Vader succeeded in turning Luke Skywalker to the dark side? This single choice would have irrevocably reshaped the entire galaxy's destiny forever. Imagine a reality where the Rebel Alliance crumbled, its hope extinguished by their greatest hero's betrayal. This alternative universe presents a terrifying, yet strangely compelling, narrative for exploration. We often ponder pivotal moments from our favorite stories, contemplating different outcomes. These what-if scenarios delve into the fabric of beloved movies, television shows, and iconic pop culture. They allow us to reimagine foundational narratives, exploring countless possibilities beyond the original script. Viewers care because these questions challenge their understanding of character, plot, and destiny itself. It's a mental playground for fans, dissecting the precise turning points that define our cherished entertainment. We analyze how one different decision could unravel an entire universe, creating something entirely new. This fascination with alternate timelines reveals our deep connection to these fictional worlds. We invest emotionally in characters, wondering about their untapped potential and different paths. Exploring these divergent paths enriches our appreciation for the original creator's narrative choices. Ultimately, it highlights the delicate balance of storytelling, where every choice carries immense weight. Consider the monumental impact if Luke Skywalker had accepted Darth Vader's offer on Cloud City. He would have joined his father, becoming a powerful Sith Lord, cementing the Empire's tyrannical reign. The Emperor's power would become absolute, unchallenged by any remaining pockets of resistance. Princess Leia and Han Solo would likely face capture or execution, their rebellion utterly crushed. But that's not the strangest part of this dark, twisted galaxy far, far away. The Force itself would experience a profound imbalance, tilting irrevocably towards the pervasive dark side.
Jedi teachings would vanish from memory, replaced by the oppressive, all-consuming doctrine of the Sith.
Now, picture a different timeline, where Marty McFly failed to return to 1985 in time. His parents, George and Lorraine, would never have fallen in love, erasing Marty from existence completely. The entire McFly lineage would simply cease to be, a paradox that ripples through the very fabric of time. Doc Brown's ingenious time machine would become an unused relic, its purpose tragically unfulfilled forever. Wait until you hear what comes next regarding the butterfly effect of such a blunder. The cultural landscape of Hill Valley might dramatically shift, without Marty's influence on music or skateboarding. Biff Tannen's aggressive personality might dominate unchecked, altering the town's social dynamics considerably. The ripple effects extend far beyond one family, touching countless lives in unforeseen ways. Imagine Neo choosing the blue pill in the Matrix, returning to his ordinary, simulated life. He would remain Thomas Anderson, a quiet programmer, completely unaware of the machine's true dominance. Morpheus and Trinity would continue their desperate fight, lacking the one prophesied to save humanity. Zion, the last human city, would eventually fall, its inhabitants extinguished by the relentless Sentinels. And then something unexpected happened regarding the fate of human consciousness itself. The entire human race would remain enslaved within the digital prison, their minds perpetually controlled. Agent Smith's viral spread might still occur, but without Neo, no one could effectively combat his destructive code. The machine's victory would be total and absolute, leaving no hope for future resistance or freedom. Consider a world where Ross and Rachel never ended up together, permanently staying on a break. Their iconic on-again, off-again romance, a cornerstone of the show, would simply never materialize. The group dynamics would shift dramatically, perhaps removing much of the central romantic tension. Emma, their daughter, would never be born, erasing an entire beloved character from the narrative. But that's not the only beloved relationship that could have dramatically altered. Chandler and Monica's relationship might have started differently, perhaps lacking the same foundational support. Joey's character arc could have developed without the constant influence of Ross and Rachel's drama. The emotional core of the series, built on their complicated connection, would fundamentally change its entire premise. What if classic movie monsters like Frankenstein's creature were benevolent, misunderstood protectors? Their terrifying appearances would belie their true intentions, perhaps guarding ancient, sacred knowledge. Horror films would transform into fantasy adventures, focusing on empathy rather than fear. This conceptual shift redefines storytelling, challenging our preconceived notions of good and evil. Wait until you hear what comes next about the impact on entire genres. Imagine if the internet never became ubiquitous, preserving older forms of media distribution forever. Vinyl records and physical video stores might still thrive, maintaining a nostalgic, tangible connection. The entire landscape of content consumption would look vastly different, slower and more deliberate. These alternative histories provide endless thought experiments, prompting us to question everything. Every single narrative choice, no matter how small, possesses the power to reshape an entire universe. The fascination with what if scenarios isn't merely academic or trivial entertainment. It profoundly impacts our understanding of character development and narrative construction itself. We gain deeper appreciation for the original storyteller's meticulous choices and creative visions. These alternate realities highlight the sheer fragility of plotted events, where one decision changes everything. This intellectual exercise strengthens our critical thinking, prompting us to analyze cause and effect.
It underscores the interconnectedness of events, much like a complex, intricate domino chain reaction.
Intricate domino chain reaction. It allows us to grieve lost possibilities or celebrate the paths ultimately taken.
Fans often create elaborate fanfiction, exploring these very what-if ideas in their own unique ways.
This collective imaginative effort builds vibrant communities, sharing interpretations and new narratives. It proves that stories transcend their original medium, living on through endless reinterpretation and discussion. The enduring appeal of these iconic tales lies in their capacity for infinite adaptation and exploration. Our attachment to these fictional worlds is so strong that we wish to see every possible permutation. This mental journey offers a safe space to explore darker outcomes without real-world consequences or despair. Ultimately, what if questions remind us that storytelling is a powerful, dynamic, and ever-evolving art form? They reinforce the notion that imagination knows no bounds, constantly pushing creative boundaries forward. Every classic story possesses countless untold possibilities, waiting for our minds to discover them. So, pondering, what if scenarios deepens our connection to the stories we cherish? It enriches our understanding of narrative power, revealing countless unseen pathways within every tale. This journey through alternate realities ultimately enhances our appreciation for original artistic choices. If you found these thought experiments fascinating, subscribe for more incredible explorations of pop culture. Let us know in the comments which classic, what if scenario you find most compelling and why.